it looked like all kinds of crazy. But so we're finally in the hotel room. We literally just got here and it is like 12:11 in the afternoon, which is terrible. We got in at like, well, we got in at like 10:15ish or something like that. We landed. And it just takes like forever with like traffic and everything to get to the hotel. But anyway, so in literally about 30 minutes, I'm about to meet the rest of the crew downstairs. We're going to go to Camden. I didn't get to go last time I was here, so therefore I'm going to go this time. Oh, and I'm in London, just so you know. I got this on standby. I was supposed to be on standby from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. And y'all, literally, they called me at like 5 minutes to 10 or something like that. And, yeah, for me to head onto the gate, like, immediately. So, yeah, and I was supposed to be purser, but, like, one of the girls, she, like, took over purser, even though the schedules technically haven't been swapped, so technically I'm still getting purser pay, but that's neither here nor there. I'll take that. But, and her pairing is supposed to leave, like, on the early morning, the early morning flight tomorrow. So, meaning that she has to leave the hotel. Her van time is at like 9:40 in the morning versus the pairing that I was originally put on was for me to leave for our report time to be at 2:40 in the afternoon. But our van time would be at our report time is at 2:40, but our report time is at 3:40, but our van time is at 2:05 in the afternoon. So I definitely want to keep my pairing, so I hope it just don't go through for her. I know that probably sounds terrible, but sorry. But anyway, so I'm about to hurry and take a shower, and then you guys are going to meet the crew. One of the guys is on the flight. He's an alpha, so first fam, hey! So I'm so excited. Yeah, so I can't wait to get to Camden, eat me some food because I'm starving. I do have a little bit of food, but since we're just gonna go ahead and hit the ground running instead of taking a nap, I'm just gonna go ahead and eat in Camden. So I literally have 30 minutes. I'm trying to hurry up and like show y'all the room, talk to y'all really quickly so I can hurry up and get dressed and be ready to go. So yeah, so here's the room really quickly. Okay, so we all know London rooms are tiny. So this is it. I know I could turn it in a circle. This is the bed, couch, the little desk area, TV. Y'all know my bag and stuff will go there. And then we have the refrigerator. Y'all, this juice is pretty good. They have like this one's like a mixture of something. But the other one is like grapefruit juice. And I hate grapefruit juice. Anyways, and then we have this closet. Oh, this is a pretty big closet, especially for London. And then here's the bathroom. Yep. This is it. So that is all. All right, now, so let me do something with myself so I can hurry up and be ready. You know, I don't want to be the newbie down there and everybody waiting on me. Like, you know, got nothing but senior mamas and senior papas on this trip, except for the girl who was trying to take my purser position. She's I think like 2 years in or something. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I'll talk to y'all when I get downstairs. guess who came to visit me?
What are you doing? Really? Take
yes.
That off?
No, you are going on YouTube.
No, take it off.
Yo, this is Ayo. I've always called him Ayo.
My name is not Ayo. My name is Ayo.
We went to uni together.
Oh, yeah, we went to uni together.
I know.
Well, it seems messed up to me, you know. But I don't want to put that online. So edit that.
Hi guys. So it is 2:00 in the afternoon here in London. I am headed downstairs. We meet at 2:05. It's our show time, so. And I'm purser back, so the girls' schedule never did change. Yeah, so I'm assuming she left on the early morning flight. Well, not really early morning flight, but I think that flight leaves at like 11 or 12. But yeah, she left at 9:40 this morning. So
don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown.
hi guys. So I just got out of the airport. It's 9:53, y'all, and we landed at 7:45. I'm just now leaving at 10 o'clock at night. It's ridiculous. What ended up happening was literally as soon as we were like getting off the plane, y'all, the people were there at the plane waiting on me to get drug tested. So I had to follow these instructions or whatever after I like got off the plane and stuff, because I was purser to London, so I had to like drop out the docs bag and stuff like that. Then we had to go through customs and like all of this. So what happened was I also had to check my bag while we were in London, because when we were going through like the security checkpoint for like crew members, they told me that some of my items were too large. Now I took out my large items as soon as they called me on standby Saturday and told me that I was going to London. Oh man, that's what I forgot to do. Stop by the crew lounge and get that bag. But so I took out all my large items that I had, but everything else that I had in my bag or whatever, I took with me last time I went to London. So I figured it shouldn't be an issue, you know? So this time when I went through London, it was an issue. So I'm like, okay, y'all need to be more consistent for one. And then two, I was like, okay, pretty much I had to check my bag or throw the stuff away, and I was not throwing my good stuff away. So it was like toothpaste, and then like my face wash that I showed you guys that I use, and then I had like a few other things. I can't quite remember. Oh, and they said I had 2 mini like liquids, because I had like small minis of like lotion and like shower gel and stuff like that, and those things I was able to like, some of it I used up while I was in London, because in the room they only gave us like one shower gel. So instead of keep asking them, I just, you know, use up what I have in my toiletry bag. So anyways, long story short, when they told me that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go check my bag. So one of the flight attendants came with me because she checked her bag as soon as we got into the airport at London. And I was like, oh, of course I'm thinking I don't need to check my bag. So she went out with me to go check the bag. She showed me how to do it, and stuff like that. And she's like, all right, it'll just be, you know, at the carousel, whatever, when you land. Okay, cool. And I'm thinking, of course, I'm going to be with her, so I just follow her to wherever I'm going, so that, you know, I know exactly, you know, what I'm doing, because it's a little different with being a crew member. So, well, at least, yeah, it was a little different. So anyways, yeah, so I checked my bag, did all of that. All right, so we come back through security in London, and, you know, I'm cleared, everything is good. All right, so when we land, like I said, the lady was there waiting on me to do a drug test, a random drug test. Okay, so you have to go like immediately to go like do the drug test. So I'm like, okay. So she tells me where I have to go, and stuff. So it's not the same way that the crew went to leave, because I had to go back inside the airport. I couldn't leave the airport. So, you know, like if you refuse and stuff like that, that's, you know, you can get terminated for that. So I was definitely not trying to, you know, mess anything up. So I made sure I went back inside of the terminal the way that the paper was telling me. So finally I get there after a minute, because I met a girl who wanted to apply for my airline, and so I was talking to her. She's a gate agent, and so I was talking to her, and she was like, can you help me? So I told her, yeah, I didn't mind like helping her out and stuff. So I had that conversation, and then I immediately like cleared customs, and then I went back through security, like the security right there by customs, and then I went into the actual gates, went to go to the drug test. I had to sit there and wait for the lady for a minute. Then finally she came, did the drug test, took like 2 seconds, and then I left, of course, and just exited the terminal. So I'm looking on the screen, I'm like, okay, well, it says baggage claim 16 was where my bag is supposed to be. So I'm like, okay, I'm almost 2 hours, you know, like later or whatever. I'm like, it's probably going to be in like the holding area where bags are when you're still on the carousel. So I'm like, okay, you know, carousel 16. So I'm like looking for carousel 16. Like, mind you, I never check my bag, so therefore, you know, I don't really pay the carousels any attention. So I'm like, okay, carousel 16. So I'm like, so I go all the way down. There's only like, it says 15, but I didn't see like an actual like lane for 15. So I couldn't find 16 anywhere. So one of the guys, he was like, you need any help? I was like, yeah, I'm trying to find carousel 16. My bag is supposed to be there. And he was like, he's like, oh no, you're gonna have to go to the baggage claim area, because baggage 16 is inside of customs. So he's like, you're gonna have to go talk to one of the representatives or something, and then they can get your bag for you. So I was like, okay. So I went to the baggage area to go talk to one of the representatives. So the representative tells me, oh yeah, those bags are gonna sit there for a while, because after they finish with all the bags for customs, then any bags that are left over, they bring those bags out to them. And I was like, okay, so nobody can like I was like, I'm a crew member, nobody can go in and like get the bag. And he was like, no, he's like, that's like a whole nother thing or something. He was like, we can't touch them until they like clear them or whatever, and then bring them out. So he was like, and that's gonna be a while. So it's almost like you have to wait till like the last flight of the night in order for, you know what I'm saying, in order for them to see what bags are left over to bring out any bags. Now mind you, at this point, it's like maybe like 8:30ish or something like that. So, you know, there are flights coming in later, and I don't know what time the last flight is, but the representative told me, he was like, it's gonna be a long while. He was like, do you have like a hotel or something that you can go to? And I was like, no, I just you know, came from London, I got off a trip, I'm off now. And he was like, yeah, it's gonna be a minute. He's like, you can either sit here and wait for a while, or he was like hours, like a while, not like a few minutes. He was like hours. He said you can sit here and wait for hours pretty much until like the last bags come out. The last bags, they can figure out what bags are going to be the last bags there, or you know, you can just come back, like you can go home or whatever and you can come back. And I was like, oh, I got stuff in there. I got like my toothpaste and stuff like that in there. So I'm like, and my toothbrush. So now I have to go get a toothbrush and some toothpaste because I don't have any of that. I was like, and there's absolutely nothing you can do. He's like, at this point, there's nothing I can do. I can't do anything until they bring those bags out of customs. So I'm super annoyed right now because I'm tired. I'm not sitting up there waiting. I'm off tomorrow, and I'm not going back up there to the airport on my off day. Like, I'm just not doing it. So they're gonna have to see me when I get called for a trip or something, because I'm not going back up there. And then two, I live too far for me to come all the way back out to the airport, get my bag, and then come all the way back home. Like, I'm just not doing it, especially on my off day. So now I don't have luckily of course my required items, of course, they're in my suitcase. But like my little Mary Poppins bag, if you know what I'm talking about, it's like the tote that I have either on top of my suitcase or I have it on my hook. That's the bag that I ended up checking. I didn't want to check my rollerboard because I was not carrying my bag. I wasn't carrying it all throughout London and then through Dulles Airport. I just wasn't doing it. And then one of the flight attendants had told me, she's like, oh girl, you did the right thing. She's like, because the first time I had to check my bag, she's like, I checked my rollerboard instead of my Mary Poppins bag. So she was like, I'm carrying this big old thing around. And she was like, it was just hurting my shoulder. She was like, it was just a mess. So I was like, yeah, I'm just not doing it. So I mean, I have like anything that I need. I have everything that I need that's like required. So, you know, like got all my shoes in flights and just the heels for the dresses and skirts and stuff, uniforms, my link and all that kind of stuff. So I have all of that. I just don't have some of my other things that I have. I have kind of like, yeah, my toiletry bag and some other stuff is in there. I can't remember everything that's in there, but I mean, I guess I would survive without it, but still I have to go get like a toothbrush and toothpaste and stuff like that. But I'll have to get that tomorrow. Like, I'm too tired. I just can't. So I've been going for 6 days, and yeah, I'm just tired. I can't. So so yeah, guys, that, like, the trip was great. I had a great crew. Yeah, I had a good time. I got to see a friend while I was in London, which is great. So yeah, I mean, it was a really good trip overall. It's just that I'm just tired and I need some sleep. And I'm just so ready to get out of this stress, take a shower, and just like relax and decompress. So yeah, guys, that's my situation right now. More than likely, they'll probably call. I'm off tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday, so I'm off on Tuesday. But more than likely, they're probably gonna call me like Wednesday for like standby or something. So when I go for standby, I just go by and just collect the bag then. So yeah, I mean, I guess I'm not tripping too bad because I got everything that I need. But still, I'm just so annoyed, to be honest. But yeah, so, and I didn't get to take like pictures with the crew that I wanted. First fam, I didn't get to like, that drug test just messed up everything. I swear, everything. I'm so annoyed. Anyways, so I'm gonna end this vlog now. I don't want to keep talking about my frustrations. So I will talk to you guys next week. Not next week, probably Wednesday or something, if I get a trip or something. So I'll keep you guys posted. But thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.